Very smooth. I wouldn't have expected this from a 3-year-old whiskey. Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have a German whiskey on the cask again. It's the Black Forest single malt whiskey. Although this is called the Black Forest, the distillery is not called the Black Forest. And the distillery, or the distilleries it comes from, says a lot about the German legislative system. Let's have a look on that little pamphlet in here. Hard to get out because it comes from the Badische Staatsbrauerei Rothaus AG. That actually means it's from Baden, which is an old state of Germany, which is now combined to Baden-Württemberg. And the Staatsbrauerei means that it is from the state. Staat is the state. And Brauerei means brewery. So we have the Badische State Brewery, Rothaus AG. So AG means for, it's a Aktiengesellschaft, which means it has stocks, you can buy stocks from it. I'm not sure if they are traded on the open market. The thing is, the single malt whiskey was made from a special malt from the Rothaus brewery's water. They have a special, very special soft water, and the malt was made there and then fermented there, and then they actually drove it off to the distillery of Kammerkirch in Karlsruhe, which is also Baden-Württemberg, but it actually is Württemberg and not Baden. So they actually ship it off to the distillery in Karlsruhe. And why is that? That is actually because they are not allowed to make whiskey. In Germany, there are licenses for distilling. Not everybody is allowed to distill whiskey. And the licenses are limited. So they don't have one, they can't get one, and they can't make whiskey. Unfortunately for them. And now the other distillery is actually helping them out to make the whiskey. This here at the bottom says Sonderedition, which means limited edition. This is a limited edition and a wood finish. It's the Lemberger wood finish. And who thinks, oh yeah, German wood, German brewery, German distillery. This Lemberger is not quite German because it's Austrian. Lemberger is a special red wine, and it's also called the Blaufränkischer from the Untersteiermark, which is not in Austria because Untersteiermark, I think it was lost somewhere in the First World War and now belongs to Slovenia. So yeah, it is a very it can be a very heavy wine. People know it as a heavy wine, but depending on the harvest, it can either be fruity or heavy. It's somewhere it said how the ages are distributed, and you have 2 years in bourbon casks and 1 year in this Lemberger wood finish, which should give it a really fruity, winey note. Some other facts about it. We have 52.1 ABV, which is 104 point something proof. It's not chill filtered, it's not colored, and yeah, matured in ex-bourbon casks and then finished in this Lemberg wood cask. I think I already had one of them, and they were not bad. Just cut my nails, so it's really hard to open. Okay. Let's have a look what we find in this dram. Oh, it is sweety, but also fresh. So it's a apple, fresh apple. It's not colored. We can actually look at the color and talk about the color. So golden. There's no. I would have expected a bit of maybe a red shine in there. It's very sweet as well. You have a bit of a honey note in there. The official tasting note says also raisins, but I can't find raisins on there. And it's also very, very smooth. I wouldn't have expected this from a 3-year-old whiskey. Oh, you really do feel the 52% ABV. In the beginning, very sweet with a lot of berries. And yeah, with a lot of berries, like wild berries from the forest. But it's got a wine note in there. On the second sip, you actually do feel, well, it is actually bittersweet. You have the sweetness in the beginning, and then you have a lot of chocolatey tannin notes and a bit of a sourness going on. So it really does have these wine notes. You really do feel the wine notes. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, then please feel free to give me a thumbs up, and see you next time.